Alright, so you guys want to land gyro shot variant, right? So I'm going to explain how to actually activate the shot. I'm going to explain how the curve works, and I'm going to explain the lineups and stuff like that. So make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe. Let's get into it. Gyro shot variant. Hold on. Landing gyro shot variant. Basically, you want to like. Okay, so what you see, right? I'm running this for example. Do not do this. All right, this is just for example. Okay, so this is the animation basically gonna look like. This is the normal kick shot. So you're gonna see anticipation, then follow through, right? So to use gyro shot there, you gotta time it. So once you press it once, you gotta time it and then press it again. So you gotta wait for the wind up, and when you see the follow through movement, you just press it again. So bam, like that. You could use a VFX for example, I guess. I guess like the swirl when you see it the second time, that's when you want to use it again. It's like, so like you see the swirl, or you see like the indicators, like score thing, like the scope. When you see that, that's when you use it. I normally go based off of animation, but I guess that's kind of easier. I think you could use this as like a pass. I don't know. Can you? No. I don't know why I don't know why Azure Latch servers are bugging like this. Okay, so how the curve works, right? So it's basically an S shape. Depending if you're looking high, it'll go like this, to this, and to this. So like, see what I'm saying? It's like a long S, and then like a first part long S, and then it's like a short S. I don't know what I'm saying, but you gotta get the gist of it. Okay, so lineups. We're at the lineups. Let's get this over with. Alright, so basically, wherever side of the goal for this tech, I'm going to show you like the quickest and easiest lineup ever. Alright, you can use this 24/7. So the golden zone for this lineup, or for a majority of them, you want to be in this like area between the boxes, between this line. You don't want to be over here. You don't want to be over here. You could try it. It's a little bit risky, but I think you do have to look above. Yeah, you kind of do have to look above, I think. So if you're like over here, then you want to like, yeah, nah, that's not working. The GK can catch that. No way that's working if it's on an actual GK. So you just want to be in this area then. So you want to look to the right. So you want to look over here. You see all the Japan flags, you know. You want to look around that area. You want to look a little bit high in the crowd. And then, bam. Okay, so how do I explain this? This is kind of tricky to understand. So, say if I'm looking, depending where you look, is based how distance. So, if you look right here, I guess it's gonna mainly curve to one side of the left side of the GK, right? But if you look over here, it'll go somewhere in the middle. You see you see where I'm saying going with this, right? The more to the right you look, the more it goes to the middle or to the right side, and then a little bit closer to the middle of the GK, it's gonna go to the end. So if I wanted to make like a corner shot, like a full fake corner shot, it's gonna look like close to the GK. Yeah, that was close. That was kind of close. But you guys see what I'm saying, right? So like, that was close again. I don't know why I'm messing this up. So look over here. And then bam. We see how close of that corner shot that is. And what's crazy, I didn't even have to look at this. Yeah, you don't have to. GK could probably use the line based on how it's like angled to see where you're going to shoot at, but they're not gonna be able to get this. They don't get meta vision, sadly. If they did have if a GK had meta vision, this would probably be good for them. They don't. So yeah. So yeah. So just in case, if the G case would be like, okay, he's going to that same exact spot, meaning it's going to have the same curve. So what I would say, you see those poles over there, those poles. So you want to be between that, right? You want to be in the same golden zone. You want to in the crowd, and then bam. Oh wait, it still goes in, but shit. Okay, there's like 5 minutes on the freaking video already, so we try to rush this a bit more. So what I was saying is, look a little bit. I think the higher you look, the more to this side will curve in. So I say like right here. It still goes in that same angle. It's what else, because what's crazy is if you think about it. Hold on, let me show you guys one. So what I think, right, since this is going over the GK's head, it hits like over here to the side and then bounces off. So let's look at that real quick. So go right here. Oh, close now. Hold on. Try that again. Get a little bit closer. I think it'll close, and if you look, I think depending on how high you look, it'll get closer to that. I don't know. You can try to like mess with it, but it doesn't matter how high you look. It doesn't matter how low you look, as long as you're not looking too low to like to the ground here. So like, look in the crowd. It hits them. It hits it though, huh? Hold on. It's hitting top, so you may want to be a little bit further. Yeah, even being further. Even being further is bad. I don't know. I guess being like between those two boxes would be a perfect area. So hold on, let me check that one more time and then end the video. So like between these two boxes, right? Gonna go all the way up to the blue bar. Oh, it was close like that. So if what we don't want, right? We don't want it going too far to the end. So I guess you can look a little bit to the right, and then bam, yeah. That's pretty much what it is. If you get used to the curve, you can pretty much score like anywhere. So like, oh, close though. You can go to the middle and score. So like, say you pass to all of them, use your dribble, right? Oh, almost there. That was just too close, I guess. But yeah, y'all just wanna mess around with it's like dribbling stuff, cutting, use your skills. Don't rely on the gyro shot that much. Try to use sword screw in a normal shot, because the normal shot is still pretty loaded. You just gotta I don't really mess with the normal one. That's when it's kind of too predictable. Well, yeah, that's it for this video. I wanted to go long, but not too long. So you guys just get the understanding, get the feeling, trying to go in so I can explain about the gyro shot. So yeah, if you guys got any questions, hit the comments and see what I can do. So yeah, so make sure y'all, if this video helps, hit that like and subscribe. I'll come up with more content. We'll see you guys later. Bye.